You're listening to JW Raw with Eminem.
It's not like you studied filmmaking or anything like this. You just jumped in there and they just started building you up and helping you understand the film industry. Is that how it worked out? And you just started adding your input and kind of like was mutual.
The best class, I mean, as an actor, whatever it is you aspire to do, but the best actual class is going to be on set. Seeing how it's happening, I've had, lifelong directors. John Terleski has been incredible at taking the time and like when I have a question, like, hey, what do you know? There's what's this all about or what's this? And he explains it and how it applies. And there's a lot of things that are very parallel to life in the military. There's departments, there's different responsibilities of those department heads, and there's a chain of command, everything. So that's you could transfer that over pretty well in that corporate structure to assimilate and apply your talents, wherever they may be, coming from the military. For me, I had the experience of being a leading chief petty officer in a SEAL platoon, and they're running, directing. I just directed two short films as a part of the Art of Visual Storytelling subsidiary program of USC. So those really opened my eyes. It was like, oh my gosh. When I stepped into that director's seat and got to do that, it was like I felt alive again. I love acting and everything. It's a completely different thing. It's like acting to me is takes a complete mastery of self and confidence of being in your own skin to completely expose yourself to the world, and not judging it, and you're standing. I mean, you just auditioned for our show, didn't you?
Yeah, I know, man.
And it's like this.
And I didn't get picked, so I'm like, what the hell, man? I was like, it was driving nuts. He told me in the morning that they already filmed that part. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
what?
sorry.
They wanted an authentic Russian. I'm
tried.
like, couldn't get. But yeah,
They picked an Italian.
They had a Russian guy.
He was actually a real actor, probably.
He's been in it for a while.
Experience.
Had a lot of experience, and he looks great. He's got this huge scar under his eye.
There you go. Get a scar. Get a scar. You'll fit in next time.
He's great.
Probably got it on purpose.
We got you in mind. Don't ever give up. Anybody out there listening to this, if you have a dream of being a UFC superstar or a star in general, don't give up because it's all possible. It's going to take tons of work. You have to not shy away from that work. You have to embrace the discomfort, and you have to learn, and because that's what's going to give you mastery of yourself to the point that you'll be able to take what's thrown at you, whether that's success or failure, or what you perceive failure to be. There's a note on that. Whatever you perceive failure to be, things are going to be thrown at you, and it'll give you the resilience and the tenacity to be able to move forward and handle yourself as a professional. Because if you don't have those experiences, and let's say somebody just gives you something you're not going to appreciate, you're not going to be able to step up into that spot that you were given it for. And then it's going to be lost on you, and you'll probably go, sideways and, just kind of drift off into the distance, and it won't be something that's sustainable for you because you don't have a solid foundation of who you are. And so whichever way that breeze is blowing, it's going to push you left or right, and people will be able to take advantage of that. And so it's the process of becoming that is, and I think you hear every great person talk about this. There's no failure. This is my own personal thing. There's absolutely no failure unless you stop doing what it is you're trying to do.
Makes sense.
Once you stop, that's it.
Through these doors walk the greatest fighters in the world.